dynamic is like.
What's your mama's sign?
What was the first time you said in there?
Libra?
Yes.
Ooh, y'all have fun, huh?
Yeah.
Your mama real fun.
She taught me a lot of stuff because she's mad sensitive.
Yeah.
So I had to I'm a fire sign.
Yes.
So as soon as I found my voice.
You December what?
2nd.
Okay, yeah. Y'all don't hold back no kind of feelings, no kind of, like, my granny was Sagittarius. God bless her. Like, I kept having to be like, you can feel like that, but you cannot say it like that. And to everybody,
that takes
practice.
Let me tell you, it is not a natural skill. And let me tell you what made me learn hurting my mama's feelings.
But see, my granny was hurting people's feelings, and she tried.
But she a granny. Like, I'm in my 20s.
You right.
Like, she I've been like.
She would have had to learn this a long time ago.
Yeah, she was like, what?
She got comfortable in
I
her.
got a couple more years over here. Yeah. You got me messed up.
Let's get into this podcast.
Okay.
Miss LaDiamondBlue.
I wish I had.
Miss LaDiamondBlue,
Yes,
we are at Moon Global Studios right now.
Yes, we are.
We were just talking about everything before we got started right now.
Yeah.
We was listening to the track fighting season. We're going to be talking about that.
Yeah.
But I want to start talking about you first.
Okay.
You from LA.
Oh, I'm a native, baby.
Like, straight up born and raised.
Yes.
Raised in what part?
Westmont. So, like, the Hundreds.
Okay, cool. Yeah. See, this is my problem, because I always tell people I'm from LA, and then when I get into, like, what part are you from, then I know that they're from LA, so now I gotta be actually, so it's not LA, it's more like whatever, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I get you.
But it's like, if somebody's not from here, you gotta just say LA.
I always make it clear that I'm from South Central, though. Like,
good.
I'm from South Central LA.
I like that.
South Central LA.
Yeah.
And then, when, like you said, when people say, like, well, what part of South Central LA? I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah. Now they must really know, because they asking.
Yeah.
Because somebody that's not from here, they gonna be like, South Central. Like, what do you mean?
But a lot of people know about South Central.
Because of what they think they know. From what they seeing on TV.
And then when they hear it, they do be like, oh, shit.
Yeah.
Watch out for you.
No, for real. It's like, it's not even really.
I'm not about to sock you.
Yeah, like, man, it's crazy because, so I got people in Jordan Downs. So I'm over there pretty often.
Mm-hmm.
Ain't no problem. Like, we good.
Yeah.
I'm cool. We all over there. It's whatever.
But I feel like people that ain't from here don't really. When you say
but
Jordan
if you
Downs,
say, but if you say you going to the projects, they're like,
okay,
what? You going to the project? And it's like,
yeah,
we chilling. Like, we good.
Yeah, we
cool.
Look.
Stop letting the TV tell you what LA is. Don't let it fool you. But don't let it dictate either what you think it is.
Ask more questions.
Yeah.
That's how I feel.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of, especially being from LA, you experience a lot of people that's not from here. Like, and then when they come, they stay in this like little bitty
Everybody
area.
that act industry or Hollywood is not from LA. I'm telling you now.
Misconception.
Yeah, like, we don't act like that.
No.
I don't know one person that's from here that acts like that. Like, born and raised. Everybody that act Hollywood, I'll be like, where you from? Utah. Of course. Yeah, that's why you think that you need to act like that. Because we don't act like that.
I don't know who made up the persona of what it is to be a LA person. Like,
how would you describe, like, if you went to another state, what are some things that could be given to you or shown to you that you'd be like, damn, this feel like home? What feels like LA to you? What feels like home?
Okay, so I'm gonna have to say, like, some swap meets.
Period. Yeah. Period.
I gotta have like an area where I can go and get a bit of everything. I can get a cute outfit. I can get some jewelry.
Yeah.
And that's real jewelry.
Yeah.
Taco trucks, or even taco stands on the corner, like quick food.
Yeah.
And probably like some like takeover. You got a night, the takeover when you got the, they doing the donuts, the nice low rider cars, spinning the block. Put some rims on the thing, have it bouncing. Like,
can I add an honorable mention?
Go ahead.
A good old like ghetto burger, like a Tams, or like.
Ooh,
I feel, and it's, you can smell it too, like
the pastrami.
Okay.
When I was young, I used to have me a good, I'm trying to do a little different,
She's trying to
healthy
take care
choices,
of her
healthy
body.
choices. But when we was young,
Man.
it was all type of stuff. The pastrami's.
I still
the
go get a
burgers.
pastrami right now with a raspberry tea.
Don't sleep on Brawley Hut.
Brawley Hut.
Brawley Huts, okay?
Where's that at?
Brawley Hut is on Crenshaw. I'll get a nice fish.
Ooh.
Fish
Wait,
sandwich.
they got fish and
they got
pastrami there?
Fish sandwich. It's just like a little filet. It's mad ghetto, but they got the sauce, the lettuce, but it's girl, it's good.
I might have to go to Brawley Hut after
and a side of fries, please.
Oh wow!
Yeah, from Brawley Hut. That's like my guilty ghetto pleasure. A Brawley Hut meal, like and it's not even that guilty, but
why haven't I heard of this?
I don't know.
Nobody's telling me.
You got my number.
I do. Like now I know. Like I'm gonna be like, look, where should I go right now? Okay? Let me ask you this, because when you said jewelry,
okay,
you have an LA accent. And some people don't know what the LA accent is. But it's like certain words.
Really?
Yes, like say car.
Car.
So sometimes it's like core, like
core.
It's the core.
Okay, that's a little thicker.
It is a little thicker, but it's like if I had to explain the accent, that's how it would be. Like
I know exactly what you're talking about.
You know what I'm saying?
My accent is a little twisted up because like it's a little southern.
Are your parents from here, from the South? Where they from?
No, my granny.
Okay. She's from the South.
She's from the South.
Okay.
Wichita Falls, Texas.
Period.
But I went to school down south. TS, I went to TSU.
What?
So I was there for 4 years, and that kind of gave me a little
Southern twang.
A little twang.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about as far as the accent, because my brother has it.
It's like a curve on the middle of the word. And I can't.
Right.
Yeah, right. Like, I'm from Long Beach. You be like, oh, okay. Yeah,
I remember I was listening to my cousin, and they say "M," like go get him.
Oh yeah, go get him.
Yeah. It's like, oh, go pick him up.
Yeah.
And it's like, go pick him up. Like, he's like, nah, go get him. Go get him.
Yeah.
I be like, what? But it's like, that's home.
Yes.
But my stuff is a little
mixed up. Because my granny's Southern, but she from here. But her parents were country.
Okay.
So my granny was real country. So I'll be asking her, but she keeps saying it's because we in Southern California. But I don't think... Mom, I don't think that's right.
Wait.
I just be letting her have it. Like, I just be like, right.
I ain't never.
She be like, we're in Southern California.
Wait, hold on, though. Hold on. Because
Mama
have a point.
She might have a point. I mean, we got cowboys out here.
Heard of that.
It's a little country.
Shout out to the Compton Cowboys.
Yeah.
But look.
She be dead serious, too. Let's get into this song.
Okay.
Because you played it for me.
Mm-hmm.
And first of all, it sounds like it's supposed to be on a soundtrack for a movie. I'm not even playing, like, I wouldn't even gas it for real. If I really didn't mean that, I would have just been like, the song was fire, woo-doo-woo-doo-woo.
Okay,
no, it really is. I kept saying it's like so full. It's so full. I think from another artist, when you are writing your music, do you hear everything already in your head, or does it come up while you're recording?
It normally comes up while I'm recording. So okay. I like to paint in the booth.
Okay.
So I may start off with a loop.
Yeah.
And for those of y'all who don't know what a loop is, that could be like just a couple of chords on the guitar or the piano, just looped over and over.
Yeah.
And I'll choose it, and then I'll say, okay, I'm gonna go in the booth and see what I feel.
Yeah.
So I went in the booth and I just started freestyling. And power came up. Power. And that just started coming up more and more. And once I get something that sticks, like as far as a topic or even a melody, I'm like, bet, that's the melody.
Yeah.
And then I just bridge off of that. And then I leave. And then I just start to write.
Yeah.
And I may get a little bit, like a verse or a hook, and then go in and freestyle the rest. And then write.
Yeah.
So I have to feel it in the booth. Because I have the headphones on.
Yeah.
And I'm just vibing.
The backgrounds are crazy.
Thank you.
The backgrounds are crazy. I think that's what I think people don't pay attention to that because they just hear the main like vocals,
situation.
But everything that goes into it plays a part. And so for you to fill up a song like that, it's really good. Like,
thank you.
It really is good.
Thank you.
That's crazy.
I wanted the backgrounds. I wanted to feel like triumphant.
It very much was triumphant. Very much victorious. Okay, stop playing with her. It's giving Nickelodeon.
Stop
Victorious.
Nah, yeah.
So for this song, Fighting Season, what does Fighting Season mean to you? And if you don't mind getting into it, did something happen that was like, oh, I need to talk about this?
Girl, yeah.
Great.
You know.
I know. What are we about to say?
I'm just saying, like, we all have those relationships that pull us a little away from ourselves.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you kind of start to get lost in it.
Yeah.
You start establishing habits you never had, doing things you never did, and you kind of just like become numb in the process. Yeah. And you just functioning. Yeah. So I was doing that for a long time. And Fighting Season is about taking my power back. It's about saying no. Yeah. Like, and going back to finding me. You know what I mean? And yeah, I don't know how deep I should go.
Do you think you're healed now?
You know what? A nice amount.
Okay.
A nice amount.
We give it what, like 85%?
You know, from the relationship, or are we talking about like
from that situation?
Ooh, probably a good 98.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Girl, we've done the work.
Okay. Period.
Yeah.
You gotta do the work.
Yeah.
There's nothing that you can do but the work to get it done.
I didn't wake up like this.
No.
And it's we still in prog. We still going.
We still got we 98.
Yeah.
There's still 2.
But it's a big 2.
But you done made it to 98. Ain't no way you can't get 2.
Yeah, ain't no way. And then not only that, life's still gonna do its thing. So it may push me a little to 96 sometimes, and then go back to 98. It's a thing. Yeah. But girl, the work.
The work is crazy. Is the music a part of the work?
What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
You know, the music is my tears. Yeah. It's my happiness. Yeah. It's how I express myself. Yeah. You know, for a long time I've managed being like this stuck. You know what I mean? Like tough. You know, you can't get me.
Don't cry.
What? Like what?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But in the booth, what? Yeah. Tears?
All of that.
All of it. So, the song was the only way I could have like communicated it thoroughly to myself.
Yeah. Do you think it was a letter to yourself, this song? Or was it more like a letter to that person, a letter to the situation? Who does this song kind of
belong to?
Yeah.
You know what? I'm going to sound really cliche.
No.
But it belongs to all of us.
Okay.
So I say that I allowed the song to use me. Yeah. As a way to communicate other people's feelings as well. Yeah. You know what I mean? I was used, but other people, you can find yourself in it. Right. So it's really for all of us. I'm like, oh shit, I found a little cheat code. Yeah, yeah. And I want to share it. Yeah. You know, such as the 3-day rule and just like, you know, crying, like just consoling yourself to sleep. Like.
Yeah. So the 3-day rule, in the song you said that your mama gave you a 3-day rule.
Girl.
What is the 3-day rule? Tell me what your mama said.
So, okay, she taught me this like probably a long time ago. Probably when I first had my first little, I don't want to say I had my heart broke because I'm a thug. This is my little first little boo bop. Yeah. That was it.
Little squeeze of the heart.
But that's it. Just a little tap. And she said, all right, baby, you got 3 days. Okay, so she said, God rose in 3 days. So if he can do it, then we can do it. Yeah, that was her thing. So it was like, it wasn't like 3 days, okay, get back to regular. Yeah. Get back to having fun. It was 3 days to get up. Just get up. Yeah. And then take that step. Whatever that step looks like. Yeah. You know what I mean? So I knew, she said, you going to cry that first night. Yeah. That second night, you going to cry some more. Yeah. But that third night, you going to prepare to get up. And ever since, like, when that third day came, all I kept hearing was her in my head, like, get up.
Rise.
I gotta get
Jesus
up.
Rose.
And guess what? So I'm so paying attention to getting up that I ain't even thinking about what got me down.
Yeah.
And
dang.
Girl, it works.
I didn't know Mama was gonna bring Jesus in it.
Yeah.
But that works.
Everything goes back.
I had somebody tell me I had one day. It was like but it said you got today. You cry in that mirror, and then that's it. Damn. And I was like,
that's hard.
And so like now that I'm older, I understand like I'm a little more lenient with my time. I'm a little more understanding of like, sure, you can't be like sick every day. You have to have a type of goal to get over this,
girl, or you'll be down there all year.
But all year. You know, everybody's timeline is so different, and so like what it looks like for one person, she probably can get over it in a day. I did not get over it in a day. Like I was sick. Yeah. I was like in bed all day. Like I can't even function. And now I'll be looking, I'm like, girl, yeah, get up. Like it was not that serious for real. But you know, when you in it, you're not thinking about it like that. No. This is just like the worst thing that could ever happen.
But guess what? It's like, see, I didn't even know that it was going to work for me.
What, the 3 days?
Yeah. I just knew she gave me this thing, this pass.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
you was like, I gotta
do something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And even after the 3 days, I have those, you have those moments where you like, damn, you really did that to me?
Yeah.
Like, damn this, damn that. And then I'm on my journey already. You snap out of it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that discipline plays a role, and it establishes that discipline is real.
And once you get it and it's locked in,
hell yeah,
and like all 10 toes down on what you doing,
that's just real.
Can't nobody really tell you nothing about nothing.
And about it's not nothing. Even about like, because I know a lot of people may think like, oh, you know, it's not that easy to get over somebody. It's not that easy to da-da-da-da-da. But it can be, though.
It can be.
It's just you got to
put in the work.
And you got to put in the work.
Yeah. So I have a story, and I think about you more often than you know that I do.
Wow.
And let me tell you why.
Okay.
The last time I saw LaDiamond, was in October of what year is this? 2023?
This is 2023.
2021.
Are you serious?
That's the last time I saw you. And let me tell you why I know. Because I was on my way to class, and we have a mutual friend.
Yes.
You and this friend were at a diner.
Yes.
I stopped by to come do something, and then I ended up sitting there with y'all, and we was talking.
Yes.
And let me tell you what happened. I swear, like every couple of months, I hear you say this in my head, and I'm like, she right. Like, she was so right. And that's what I'll be saying, though. You never know what you're saying to somebody that can stick or resonate.
Okay.
So we were talking about dating.
Okay.
And at that time in my life, I was so insecure about my dating life. I was so unhappy. I was so torn down. I was worn out. I was done. Like, I was exhausted. I just could not figure out why this particular situation was not working.
Okay.
And so the friend that we were talking to said something that I didn't want to hear.
Okay.
And so it hurt my feelings, but I didn't say anything at the table because we was just chilling.
Right.
And so the friend said something along the lines of like, you're going to have to wait for a really long time because what you're asking for is like...
Oh, not attainable.
Yes.
Ooh.
Which felt crazy to me because I was like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm literally asking for 5%. And he's like, no.
Yeah.
And then you literally turned to me because we're sitting here talking to him like this. You turned to me and said, but when you get it, it's going to be so good.
Wow.
And I was like, you right. Like, she right. And I left and I was sad and I was hurt. Girl.
Oh, my God.
A week or two later, I met the nicest man I have ever met in the entire world.
Are you serious?
And I said to myself, yeah, she said it. And now, granted, like, he didn't work out, but it was really confirmation that, like, everything that I was going through, I was like, why? And then this person came around. I was like, oh, this is why she said that. I literally be thinking about that all the time.
Oh
like,
gosh.
and every time where I'm trying to like rush it or rush anything, I always think about when you was like, but it's gonna be good when it comes. It's gonna be good
when it comes.
Speaking of like when it comes around,
can we snap to the story? Cause
it's real, y'all. I really be thinking about that.
And
like
she
I will never forget it.
Now I will never forget that you got something to remember me of. That's deep.
That was the thing. Like I was like, she is so right. And granted, like, let me also shout out my mama, because my mama gonna be like, you always listen to other people and not me. My mama always says that. She's always like, great. Later is greater. Yeah. But you know, it's like sometimes when you already know that your mama is gonna be like giving you all of the words of confirmation, affirmation.
She's your biggest fan.
She is. And so you already know that that's what she gonna say. But sometimes when somebody says it that is not always with you and not always around you, and just says something like that, it's like, oh. Yeah. So other people think this too. So let me just say that, mama, people agree with you.
Shout out to mama.
Because she be thinking that I just do not listen to her. But since we talking about timing.
Okay.
How long have you been doing this? How long have you been making music, writing music, any of that? Like, how long has this journey been for you?
Okay. I dropped my first single. I believe it was like my second year in college. It was about 2014. So it's been an on and off journey.
Yeah.
So it's been a consistent journey since about 2017.
Okay.
2018.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what happened between 2014 and 2017 that you was kind of just like...
You know what? I was young. I was in the way.
Mm-hmm.
I was really in the way.
Yeah.
Like,
were you distracted?
I just was a little lost.
Okay.
Not really confident.
Yeah.
Just young.
Yeah.
And all over the place.
Yeah.
You know.
What did you go to school for?
I went to school for telecommunications.
Okay.
Yeah. So, the music career choice was like, it was kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah.
I dropped a song in college and it was doing well.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody on campus was like loving it.
Yeah.
And it kind of reassured me like, oh, they want more.
Mm.
And then when I graduated and I had to figure out this thing on my own with my family, I had all these opinions. So I was kind of going with everyone's flow.
Yeah.
And like we talked about it earlier, like that's not really fun all the time.
No.
So, you know, I had a little attitude.
Yeah.
I wasn't as productive, probably wasn't as like on point. I was also extremely introverted. And this was before I knew that I had to start practicing on being more communicative and networking. Like, I didn't want to do none of that. I just wanted to do music.
Yeah.
So I kind of took a step back until I made the choice on my own and actively started practicing everything that you see me doing right now. Yeah.
That's interesting. It's always interesting. Like, I was never really big on school, especially college, because, you know, you go to college and
everybody.
Yeah, you get a degree and then you don't use it. Like, I was like, this is stupid.
You know?
But it's always interesting. Okay, let me ask you this, because I think a certain way about it, but maybe you have a different take on it. The LaDiamond that you are now, do you think that this is the most authentic version of yourself that you ever been?
Oh, yeah.
Do you think that you've always been this LaDiamond and you just weren't able to express it all the way? Or do you think that you didn't really learn who you were until you were just out in the world? Like, when do you think you learned fully who you are now as you right now?
Dang, that's a bit deep, because I feel like every day
you learning more about yourself.
But I guess if I go back to a time where I was like, I've always been the type of person to do my own thing.
Yeah. She a Sagittarius, y'all. That's not surprising.
Period. I'm also a twin to a boy.
Okay.
So, like, in grade school, I was more so doing what he likes to do.
Yeah.
You know, I played sports. I wore, like, loose clothes.
Yeah.
And I guess when I got to, like, high school, I started to experiment, like, with my girly side.
Yeah.
And even then, it was experimenting.
Yeah.
College was extremely experimental.
Yeah.
Like, so I went to a whole nother state, so I was able to
really tap into
other stuff. And that's where I really was finding myself.
Yeah.
You know, and even that was still experimental, but it was fun to have that freedom to do so.
Right.
You know what I mean? I locked my hair.
Yeah.
I started making clothes. Like I want this to have a hole.
Yeah.
Like, you know, stuff like
Period.
that. And now being a young adult, it's a little different because now other things matter.
Right.
Like how you communicate to people.
Yes.
How you communicate your feelings, setting
Yes.
boundaries. Like now that's a part of my who am I.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's happening today. That's happening tomorrow.
Yeah, because like it made me ask, because even like your style, like your style is unique to you, and it's so cute. Like
Thank you.
Your hair is cute, your outfit cute. Like I was looking at your pants, I was like, these pants are so different. They cute though. Like I like how you got your shirt on.
Thank you.
So I'm always curious. Like, has this always been a part of you, or are you like new to like figuring out, kind of like getting more confident in who you are and how you look, like, and you know?
Dang, it's me experimenting with clothes, like expressing myself through clothes. I think has always been me.
Yeah.
Like even in high school, we had to wear a uniform, and it was like, I'm gonna make it me.
Girl, I was not trying to hear nothing about no uniform. It was like, you can only wear red, white, and blue. I want to wear black today.
That was our color.
Like, man,
you know
what is this?
So it was like, bet. All right, I'm a do me. I had started my first lock. I had it like in the back like this, and people at school was like, "Girl, what is you doing?" I'm like, "I'm growing my lock." Like, yeah. I was kind of ahead of the game.
Yeah.
I always knew one day I'd have a head full of locks.
Yeah. That's crazy.
I don't know. It was like,
it's just something that you knew was a part of you.
It's like, I feel like I'm catching up to my spirit.
Yeah.
Like my spirit has always been telling me what to do. Like, girl, no, you're not doing what everybody else doing. Like I've always felt different. You know what I mean? But confidence has been a journey. But I've always felt okay with expressing myself through clothes and my appearance.
Yeah.
Now I'm working on the inside.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you brought up spirit. Are you spiritual?
Yes.
Like you be feeling stuff, huh?
Girl.
I'm just asking because
y'all ain't got powers.
I know. I think I got powers. I do. I see stuff before it happens in my dreams. I'm so serious. And then I see people that have passed on in my dreams. They be talking to me. Too. Yeah. It's crazy.
My mom always tells me that I'm spiritually in tune.
Yes.
Like I'll call her.
Yeah.
And say something. She'll be like, "Oh my God."
I was just what just happened right now.
Oh yeah.
I think we're a little too powerful as two individuals, because when we got together,
strong.
The spirits was like it was crazy because
somebody flickered the light.
Man, like that was insane. Like
yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you tell when you're out of touch?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Man. It'd be crazy, don't it?
Look, let me tell y'all. This
is like, ain't nothing going.
Look.
Right.
Look.
What is going on?
You know what? I'm about to shift it a little bit. This is why I don't date.
Okay. In my brain, the voice in my head said, "At all?" But I was like, "No, let her finish what she gonna say."
Y'all, I do not date
at all.
No, and you know what?
When's the last time you was on a date?
Ooh. See?
Is that not even a part of your like?
Oh no.
You know what? And I'm.
Wait, what's that audio? You know what?
Because, and I'm telling you, the position that you in, I bet you people banging your door down trying to get to you. Please. Meanwhile, there's other people in the world that are like open and they're like, no, I'm good.
You know?
What? So you don't remember the last time you was on a date? Do you remember who the person was? Damn.
Don't do that.
Damn.
I believe so. Yes, I do.
But so it had to be a while ago.
Oh, yeah. And it wasn't even like, I want to call it an outing.
Yes. Yeah. I've had outings. We went out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was an outing. Yeah. But,
oh, wow.
Yeah. You know, and it goes back to like what you said about me knowing when I'm.
Yeah.
Just knowing.
Yeah.
So, I'm so keen Like,
you don't even have the capacity right now.
You know what I mean? And on top of that, I need a little bit more insurance. Like, I can't just go out on a date with you. I need to know. I need
You gotta know that you like them.
I need a little insurance. Like, did we meet on the elevator and we had like this deep ass hour ass conversation? You know what I mean? Did you catch me in line at Walmart and was like, and we connected on the?
What if you see like, just like, look so good, just girl, like please. You be like swooped off your feet.
Oh yeah.
And they be like, let me take you out. You gonna go?
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay. I'm just trying to get a gauge of like,
I'm not opposed to dating.
You just ain't met nobody that's really felt like it was worth your time.
Yes.
I respect that.
And then on top of that, no, I've said enough.
And then another thing, never mind.
Can't give him too
much.
We'll talk off the mic.
No, for real. But I mean, yeah, dating in LA. I mean, okay, well,
first of all, let me make it clear on why I think also why I haven't been dating. Like,
okay.
I had a long relationship.
How long? Years.
Cinco.
5 years.
5 years.
Okay, that's a lot of a chunk of your life.
It is. That's like half of my 20s.
Yeah.
So after that, it's been healing journey. And that
you got to recoup 5 years of time.
Yes.
You got to get your money back.
Girl.
You got to get your investment back.
I don't want to use my credit.
Yeah.
I really don't.
No.
I'm trying to build that.
Yeah.
So it's like, before I knew it, years went by, and I've been on this healing journey. And I was like, oh, shit, I ain't been dating.
Yeah.
And I'm cool.
Cool.
With that. Yeah.
Damn.
And if you haven't kind of been on that journey either, it's like we
right,
I don't see how it
if you're not healed, I don't have time.
I don't even need you to be healed.
No, you don't. You're healing. Yeah. Ain't nobody in this lifetime fully healed
at all.
We not done till we die.
Not at all.
But I need you to have made some kind of progress.
Yes.
From the past.
So that's really why, y'all. That's really why I ain't been dating.
What?
Your girl been putting in work, and that requires you, yourself, and God.
Yeah. Dang, that's crazy.
You, yourself, and God is all I got in the end. That's what I found out. And it ain't no need to cry. I took a vow that from now on, I'm going to be my own best friend.
Period.
That's that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean?
It's wild out here.
It is.
I had to pray for a man today.
For real?
Not pray for a man, like to come to me. I had to
pray for him.
I had to make peace. And I said, you know what, God, heal him.
Ooh.
And
do you ever feel like, I'm about to ask you something.
Okay. I'm good at answering some questions.
Do you ever feel like God gave you an assignment to like introduce some things to somebody? Like sometimes they're there for you to introduce some shit to them.
Yeah. I think that lessons can be taught to both parties.
Okay.
And so I think as the same way that this person was brought into my life for a reason, I was brought into theirs for a reason.
Yeah.
And of course, I don't know the reason that I was brought into their life. And sometimes I'd be like, God, why did you bring this person to me? Why? Like, and then life goes on and you're like, okay. Like, yeah. I understand.
Yeah.
But dang, you had to teach me like that?
Yeah.
But yes, he had to teach me like that. Because if not, I wouldn't have got it. And I would have still been out here playing games.
That's why it's important to have that rule in place.
Yeah.
Like, how long you going to be down? Because God didn't give you this situation to be down.
Yeah. No. Nothing is to hurt us. I don't believe.
Yeah.
And I think it's all about perspective. I think a lot of people, they get heartbroken and they go through bad dating and they're like, the world is out to get me. And I don't think that. Yeah. I think I meet some knuckleheads.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's my fault. And I don't think God is trying to punish me. I just think I'm supposed to learn something and I'm supposed to apply it in some kind of way. How? I might not know yet. Yeah. And I might have to learn this lesson again.
Yes.
But some lessons like how we said 98 for you. Yeah. The worst one, like the worst guy, like the sick to my stomach. Yeah. Girl, I'm like 150%. Like, ooh. I don't even, like, it's so child's play. And I be trying to, the way that I reassure myself, and I'm like, okay, am I really over it? Can I see myself even being, can I even see this person as attractive anymore? Oh, no. Mm-mm. There is not, knock on wood.
Where is some wood? Girl.
There's not a person from my past that I have like laid to rest. Mm-hmm. I consider a lot of men like in the graveyard. Like that's how I have to see it. Like buried, like grass,
like they kind of like
tombstone sign.
Damn.
And not like that. Like I'm still cool with some people, but I can never.
I know exactly
see
what you
it
mean.
That way again.
When I was healing, actually before I was healing, when I was mourning, it was like I was mourning somebody that wasn't dead. Yeah.
Because they're walking around in the world.
Like what the?
And you could bump into this person right now, and then what? And then what you gonna do? It would be easier if they were.
You know
gone.
what I mean?
Because then you really
so
cannot.
It was like the idea that this person is gone, but they right here,
and they doing whatever they doing.
Damn.
And I'm sitting here stuck, crying and throwing up.
Shit.
But
fighting season.
The fighting season. The long term benefits are that you really do the stuff. You feel the feelings, you put in the work, and so that when you are done, like it's not even no animosity. Like I think when people are like, I hate my ex, like you not healed.
They didn't do the work.
You haven't. Cause I don't hate nobody from my past. You can't get up on me, but but I don't hate them.
No, it was the change. I don't hate nobody from my past.
I don't. I mean, we cool. I see you when I see you. You know what I'm saying? But like that, like what was going on back then, that can't happen today.
Yeah, no.
Cause Makayla right now.
No.
LaDiamond right now.
Absolutely not. I've done the work for a reason. I'm literally not the same person.
And it just is certain things that don't even sound fun no more.
Oh no,
man! People want you to act up, and you're like, why do I have to do this to show you I love you?
No,
that's not how
I had
love
those
you.
moments like, you started a healing journey when you've actually cried for that girl.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. It was like, damn, I'm looking at me in those times.
Yes.
And like,
yes. Fuck. Yes.
Like mourning her too. Like,
man,
poor girl.
Oh my,
poor baby.
Man. Do you know that I will hear a song, "Tell Him" by Lauryn Hill.
Wow.
And I cried.
Wow.
Because I was like, I feel so bad for myself.
Be all right.
And a SZA song.
Hold on. On this new project?
No.
Okay.
Old SZA.
It's a song on this new one too.
What? Nobody Gets Me?
No. It's the I think it's the one about
You're the only one that's holding me down. No. Dang, I want to know.
The one she's talking about.
Special. Man, I'm telling you, you hear something.
I gave you my special. I gave it to you.
I could have given it to anybody in the world.
But I gave what's mine though.
And said, here you go. Because I trust you with this. Yeah. Here you go. And you was like.
Yeah. I gave all my special to a loser though. A loser.
But you know what? They don't know no better.
Shit.
And God bless them.
Yeah.
And I hope they figure it out. And I hope they don't bring this on to the next girl. Because I don't want nobody going through that. That was turmoil.
You got to understand that, like, when you have a light, and this goes back to the song, when you have a light, and when you don't know that you walking around with a light, and you're also a giving person, it's nothing for me to be like, here you go, here's my special, here's my special.
Like,
and then those people that takes it are the ones that you gotta watch out for.
Man.
Because the right one ain't trying to just take your shit.
No, they're not trying to destroy what you got going on.
No, they're like, baby girl, that's yours.
I love that.
Yes.
But let me help make it more special.
Yes.
No, not everybody is like that.
Mm-mm.
All of this goes into a song. Y'all don't know.
Oh my God.
Man, I'm so happy for you.
Thank you.
And you sound amazing.
Thank you.
It's crazy. I can't wait until I'm doing something and they say LaDiamond on the soundtrack. I'm gonna be like, word?
Oh my God.
That's gonna be crazy.
Manifest it, girl.
I'm already seeing it. We meet people for a reason. You and I met for a reason.
Yeah.
You were just informing me about how we met.
Yes.
And it don't sound far-fetched. It sounds like something I would do. I just don't remember. Because I be walking up to all kind of people. Yeah. But
we went to the bar and everything.
The bar.
We was at
I'm starting to remember.
He was like, what you do, girl? I'm like, girl.
Yes.
Sing a song.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. It was more of the top of the party, right?
Yes.
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 I remember. And we met for a reason. And every time that we've gotten together, it's been nothing but like good energy.
Yes.
Like no type of weirdo energy at all.
Yeah, she gonna call me a weirdo when she get in the car. This weirdo.
I would never. You gotta think though. It's like, what even about you would I be like? She a weirdo.
I have no idea.
What would it be?
Nah, girl, I don't know.
And you know when you know it. If somebody was weird, I'd be like,
girl, I think we both be like,
we know weirdo when you see one.
We know weirdo.
LA,
energy.
that's LA talk. They don't know about. Honestly,
can
I say that if somebody called me a weirdo, I'll be more disrespecting if they call me a bitch.
If they called you a bitch.
Like, you a weirdo. I'll be like,
no, for real. A weirdo?
You know how weird you gotta be to be a weirdo?
That's weird. Nigga, don't bring him around no more.
He's a weirdo.
That's
disgusting.
Sick. That's
So anyway, y'all, fighting season out right now. We about to fighting season. Make sure y'all go listen to fighting season. Go buy it on Apple Music and Spotify and all of that.
Buy that thing on iTunes.
Let us know where we can find you.
Okay.
All your stuff.
LaDiamondBlue everywhere. LaDiamondBlue together. Apple Music, Spotify, Instagram, TikTok.
All of that. We got an album coming anytime soon. Can we look for an album? Oh, okay.
To be continued.
Word, I respect
I
that.
have to earn my trust back in my fans. I have to I got to. I gotta flood them.
Yeah, I heard that.
Yeah.
Do what y'all gotta do. Y'all ain't gonna get no album if y'all not doing what y'all gotta do. Like, it's disrespectful.
But I know for y'all to do what y'all gotta do,
you gotta do
I gotta do what you gotta do. So
it's a relationship.
Yeah, it's a relationship.
Y'all in a relationship.
I hope I make you happy, baby.
All right. Thank you, girl. I love you. See how natural that was? We was sitting here talking. I forgot what we were talking about. We was just running around.
I know. For real. I love you too.
This was so good. Thank you for trusting me.
Girl, let me tell you.
That's scary.
They say you remember bad days more than good ones, I guess. I thought I gave the best of me, but you took what's left. Sometimes I wake up waiting the whole day to cry. My mama said you got 3 days.